So you want to be a YouTuber. But let me tell you something. There's a lot of information that they didn't tell you in this process. Stick around because I'm going to give you the tea on that. The information that they didn't tell you before they said, hit the record button. Yes, stick around because we're going to give you some information on that. Lady T coming to you. Please don't click off. You need to know all of this information. So I'm going to need you to stay there for just a minute. When we started this journey with YouTube, what was the thing they told us? Just record. Just get on here. Be yourself. Be consistent. And guess what happened? They told you if we keep on posting, if we keep on showing up, that you will get the subscribers that you need. You're going to get to that number. You're going to hit that 1,000. You can get monetized in 30 days. You can get monetized in 7 days. What they didn't tell you is they boost up your expectation. And when you get on here, you realize it's a slow process. That it is not as hype that they made it seem. I am not a YouTube guru, so I'm not going to come here and tell you. Yes, I was telling before that the algorithm, I saw some changes in it, but I'm not a genius when it comes to YouTube. I'm just going to be honest with you. I have lucked up in some areas, and I'm very grateful that some of my videos have gotten over 100 views. Some of my shorts have gotten to 500 views, but it was by the grace of God. But what I see is that YouTube is not easy. So please, if you're going to YouTube, be able, and I've said it in another video before, is that you take the time to understand, do you really want to give this time up? It is challenging. If you love an opportunity that is challenging, it is challenging. It's very challenging, but it's rewarding. The rewarding part comes in, I'm doing something I never done before, that I'm getting the enjoyment out of it. And it's given me the opportunity to show my face among thousands, to show my face, but at the same time, I'm being true to the game and what I'm doing. So I'm coming to you to tell you how to do it. I looked at a video earlier today that I did tell you all, if you wanted to grow, how to grow. And one of those videos, I seen somebody do it. She got over 61,000 subscribers. And it was a video that I said the same information on. And I didn't really get that many. I know I got some views, but I didn't get that many like she did. But what I did notice is that you come on YouTube, if you're coming on YouTube thinking you're going to be a one-hit wonder, it's going to happen overnight. It don't always happen that way. But she did show a lot of information. And she did make a video very short, so maybe that was too. Is that she said the same information. YouTube understands their language. They know when people are saying they're just following you or sub for sub, subscribing, all of that. They know that language. They know it. So when you're doing that in comments, guess what happens? That person comes on your video, they say that particular thing, you go back and you support them and you do it the correct way, because we all by now should know what the correct way. There's too many people out here telling you what is the correct way. So they subscribe, you go back, you subscribe to their channel. Next thing you know, you got a downward pour of unsubscribers that's now being unsubscribed from your channel. And you're trying to figure out what happened. Well, that's because they didn't do it right. And when they didn't do it right, you lost them. They lost you. They had a great number increase. One of the things I like is that I see one of the YouTubers who actually is doing something I said when I first started. All of the ones that we have supported that are now monetized, why don't they give a shout out to the smaller channel? You remember? I said it. If you go back to some of my videos, I said it. Well, she's taking that opportunity. And I think her name is Dodash. And I'm one of her subscribers. But she's doing that. I'm not sure exactly how she's doing it, but she does give shouts out. And the ones that she's getting shouts out, their channel is growing because of what she recommends. And I'm like, I just said that if those that get monetized will take the time to go back and actually recognize the ones that actually got them there, they could help them get there as well. This is what you call community. You have to have the right community. You have to have the people in place that say, you know something, let me help them. Let me go and give them a shout out. And what she does, she makes it, it might be other people doing it. I can only talk about a person I see doing. And what I noticed is that she actually puts a video clip. So she talks about them. She puts them up on the screen so people can see it and they go back and give recognition to. Instead of those who have already hit, and you just recognize the people who have already hit. And she did it, and the way she did it was unique. Something I said I would do as well. Because let's be honest, the only way you get into monetization, you get into 1,000, is because of the people who came to push you there. So it's only fair to go back, in a sense, if you really here to support. If you really here to support, to go back and bring the rest of them in. So while I was looking at that, I said, you know something, the algorithms don't care about YouTubers. Cares about you too. You could be putting out the right title to grab every person that's coming through, but if the person don't stay there to the end to get all of the information, you just talking. And there are a few people that will get the information, but we're trying to grow. And when you're trying to go and you're on this journey, so if you knew, understand this journey is not one of those journeys that's just going to explode real quick unless you got a group of people that are right behind you, pushing you, and you're with the right community that's going to send you the right engagement. Because I'm going to be honest with you, if you're not with that community that's going to send the right engagement, it's a slow process. It's a slow process. I am on my journey now to being 60 days. I'm going on my way to 60 days. So next month, around the 15th or 20th, something like that, would be my 60-day mark. Can it change? Anything is possible. Now, I ain't never going to be negative. One of the things I did see that she did say is that manifestation. And I am one of those strong persons when it comes to that, because I rely on God for providing me with everything that I have, everything that I've seen God do. I even manifested being in this house. I seen this house. I thought about it. In the house that I'm in right now, it came to pass. So I know things do come to pass. It's all about whether or not we believe that it will come to pass. So we came to YouTube to grow. We came to YouTube to be monetized. We came to YouTube to share everything else that we are doing. I am a digital marketer, and when I market my products, because a lot of my products are digital products, don't get disheartened. It's a journey. It's not something that you might make in your first 7 days, in your first 30 days, in your 60 days, 120, 1 year. Keep posting though. The one thing you have to understand is, out of every video that I post, what made this one get more views than this one get more views? What, I'm more interactive with everybody who was coming in? Did they enjoy the energy that it was feeling from the video? What did I do different? Did I talk a little different? Did I act crazy? I mean, what were I doing to grab the attention of the viewers that came and look at particular videos than this one? Did I post at the right time? Did I post when the wave was needed? What happened? What was the changes? What do I need to do? What should I do better? What can I do better? Those are all of the things that you need to look at. And that's one of the planners that I have coming out with, the Content Creator Planner. In the particular planner, it gives you where you start, where you are that month, and you go back every month to see what happened this month, how many subscribers I had at the beginning of the month, how many subscribers I had at the end of the month, to see your growth. Because sometimes we just need to know that we're growing. If it's just a little step here and there, I just need to know that I'm moving. I just need to know that I'm hitting, what you can say, somebody sees the value in what I'm doing and they understand it. And because they understand it, it makes it just easier for me to do what I'm doing. It is one of those opportunities that it's a mental game. Let's be honest. It is a mental game. It's a mental game where you wondering whether or not I'm going to get, is this going to burn me out? Am I going to have enough information? There are some days where I too I'm like, what am I going to talk about today? And if I don't get anything, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't come on and post. Because the worst post is a post that is rushed. The worst post is a post that you just on here, but you really don't have anything to say. You don't have any value. You can't add anything different to what you've seen. You just posted just because somebody said, you need to post consistency. Be consistent with it. And you're just doing it that way. No. You got to give people value because nobody want to waste their time. Nobody want to just hear you just talking and you're not giving them any value. All of a sudden, I got a toothache. But those are some of the things that we need to actually look at. Am I giving value? Am I giving you value? I'm here to give value, but at the time of giving value, I'm letting you know this is not an easy roller coaster. It's not. You're going to have some ups and downs. You're going to have some days where you like, what did I get myself into? What was I thinking? And then you're going to have those days where you're saying, I need to go spend time with the family. And then you're going to have them days when you notice that you're trying to get better and better, that you realize that you're editing longer than you did at the beginning. And you're going to need to start telling yourself, I got to work on this. I got to cut this down because I only was dedicating 20 to 40 minutes. And now this is becoming an hour and 2 hours because you're trying to beat the clock to you. You're trying to make something happen. And when you're trying to do that, you start seeing yourself running to blocks. Then you're going to see, this is the part they don't tell you. I don't know what's going on. That it comes to a point where some videos I could get posted in 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Then there are other videos that's taking 2 to 3 hours to upload. I don't care what I do. I have looked and researched little tips on how to make it post quicker. It does not work for me. It does not work. I have sit here and went to get a video and it did not post. I have to leave my computer up all night long for it to post at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Those are the things people are not telling you. I don't understand it. It gets me every time because I'm like, why is it taking this long? I have a network card connected to my computer, so it's not running off of Wi-Fi. Why is it taking so long to upload this? This don't make sense to me. This is just crazy. I'm telling you, it's so many obstacles that you will run in when you are uploading videos to YouTube. It does not take me long, of course, with my shorts, because my shorts is going to be no more than a minute. So it doesn't take me long to have those thrown up real quick. But when it comes to content and the longer videos, you run into those issues. And I've run into this since my 30 days. And I've noticed that it takes longer. So that's when you start realizing I'm giving too much time to this. It's doing it. And I'm like, is it the thumbnails? It's because I'm trying to make the thumbnails so unique and adding all this to it. I'm running to Canva, making thumbnails, critiquing it, making it where it just stands out. Because you start hearing so many things. If your thumbnail stands out, if you're making it small as you can make it, and people can see it, and without them actually looking at it real hard, they'll click on it to see it because it catches their attention. And you got all of this in your head, and because you got all of this in your head, you are actually at that point where you're doing 2 jobs. So you're working if you're working, and then you're working when you get off home. So then you said, I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up for this. I only signed up for 20 minutes. Why am all this other stuff being added to it? Those are the things that they do not tell you when you're starting your YouTube channel. And if you've been on here, you know what I'm talking about. Just agree in the comments, say, I understand. Yes, it has. If it happened to you, say, yes, it has happened to me. Because I know for a fact it has happened to me. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, what is going on? I told them 20 minutes. Told them only 20 minutes. And why is this taking me an hour now? Those are the things. You will get frustrated. You'll be ready to pull out your hair. You'll be ready to throw in the towel. But take a time and deflect and let it go. If you need to breathe in, exhale. But those are some of the things that you need to do. One of the things that I will tell you that started making things better for me is that I will go after work to the park and just get some downtime. Or while I'm at work, I will think of an idea and I start jotting it down and writing it out. That's what I'm going to talk about. So when you have downtime at work, if you do have downtime, get your ideas and work it there. When things could come to me at work and I could do it on my lunch break, I go to my car and record because therefore I have already done my content. So when I get home, if I don't have time to do it or upload it at work, I can upload it as soon as I get home. I'm done. Those are the things that you have to take into consideration that will actually help your time. And then you realize you're not so pressed for time like you were before. And you still not taking away family time because you still have that opportunity to do what you need to do. So tell me how your journey has been. Let me know in the comments. Have you seen the ups and downs? Have you seen your reviews go up? I think I'm over 130 subscribers now. Thank you all to my subscribers. Thank you. When I look at all of this and how it has been on YouTube, therefore, I do look at my digital products because that's one of the things that I do push and start telling people. There's an opportunity to be monetized before you are monetized. And when I say that you can make money through YouTube, but not be monetized on YouTube. And when you understand that YouTube still can get you to that level of having a revenue come in while you're still waiting to reach that 1,000 subscribers, that 4,000 watch hour. Because even though you can have all these watch time, when you go to your earn or your analyticals and you're seeing that little part for the 4,000 watch hours, it's like, it don't really seem like it's moving. Yes. So one of the things I will encourage you, don't doubt yourself. It's in you. If you started this journey, it's in you. Don't go out here telling everybody that you found the key and you are the key, because we are still new to YouTube. I'm still saying I'm still new to YouTube. I'm still learning a lot about YouTube. So I'm not like people who've been on here 15 years and really know that has 100 and something thousand subscribers. I'm not. I'm just another YouTuber that's on here. I started off with YouTubers monetizing small creators, but I can only use that, the thing that we use coming in. But the longer you start doing it, you start realizing, they were on it for a while. And those that was not, they actually lucked up. I'm just going to put it. To me, it was luck. They hit the right wave pattern. And when they came in, it just worked. So think about your weekend when you came in. How many people were saying what you said at the beginning? Because you may have changed up your tone now. Everybody was saying YouTube is small, monetizes small creators, right? But the person who got the wave off of it is actually the one that's still getting all the subscribers, right? I'm subscribed under some of those people on channel. But out of them, how many of them have actually came back and said, let's shout out to my small creators? I only know one. And I recommend, and I highly give her applauses for that, because that is something that she is doing. So I really applaud her for that. But those are one of the things I would suggest when you reach that. And I'm speaking this into your life, so you have to receive it. If you believe it, you can receive it. So if you believe what I'm telling you, it can be yours. But you got to not only receive it, you got to believe it. And once you hit your level of monetization. Don't forget about those that constantly supported you, because those need to be the first one you shout out. The ones that constantly came out and was supporting you and commenting on every video, coming back with you. Those are the ones that you need to remember. Because when you remember them and give them those recognitions, they are appreciative because you're helping them. And the more you pay it forward, it'll come back. You reap what you sow. So if you sow in good seeds, guess what? Them good seeds coming back. They coming back. And I just want you to stay encouraged. I want you to stay lifted up. I want you to understand that it's not over with. We're in this to win. But I just want to be transparent and just let you know they didn't tell you everything. They didn't give you the ins and the ups and the downs. They didn't tell you there would be some days where you would get no views. There would be some days that your video that you thought was the absolute best video get the lowest views. They didn't tell you that. They wouldn't even tell you that the video that you didn't really think you did the best on would get the most views. They don't tell you that. They don't even tell you that posting shorts and long videos helps your channel. I started doing that and I noticed that my channel started growing a little bit more. They growing more and my views and watch hours went up more with shorts than my long videos. Those are the things people need to let you know, is that you can work both together. Yes. They didn't tell me that. Not sure if they said, no, they said be consistent. But if you could, YouTube look at if you post at least 3 or 4 times in a week, that's consistent. Now, if you post one video a week, that might be a little red flag. So you want to make sure you post it. And they didn't tell you that there come times when you're going to get burnt out. Take a day off and rest. Even Jesus rests, or the Lord rests on the 7th day. So take one day to rest. And when you have rest, come back. So that's my chant in for today is, well, they didn't tell me. But guess what? I'm still going on the journey and I'm still posting. You be blessed.